Hey guys, Devilard here, back with another review, and today we are having a look at the Subway All Dogs Go to Heaven set of 5. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, now as I said before, today we are having a look at the All Dogs Go to Heaven 2 set of 5 little figures, I guess if that's what you want to call them, toys, whatever, from Subway. Now, about a month ago, I did the Balto set from Hardee's. Now I'm doing the All Dogs Go to Heaven 2 set from Subway. Brain fart. Those are not healthy. Regardless, does Subway even have toys anymore? I think they did for, or was that Dunkin' Donuts? They had something for Transformers Age of Extinction. One of those places. I actually think it was Dunkin' Donuts now. But regardless, that was back when I could have such things. Regardless, though, this is kind of odd that they only made 5 because, as you recall, there was at least 7 main characters. One of which, of course, being Annabelle, who's never gotten squat. They made the big-lipped alligator, but they didn't make her, which is kind of weird. And then there's also the main villain of the movie, Red. And I'm going to be straight honest with you. I love the first movie, but I think the second movie had the cooler villain. He's a big, freaking evil demon, Hellcat, Satan guy using Gabriel's horn to suck all the dogs out of heaven and put them in the cells in Alcatraz as it slowly descended into hell via giant evil whirlpool. I mean, come on! That's badass! But that's besides the point. Not to mention he gets freaking huge. And he fights Charlie like end of video game boss battle mode. But that's besides the point. They didn't make him, which kind of bums me out. They didn't make him or the Hellhound from the first movie, which is basically the devil. Because let's get real here. Let's get real. They didn't make Skeleton Buzzard either, but oh well. To say the very least, this is a decent set of toys. I have one major problem with it, and it's got to do with this guy over here. But we'll talk about him last because he is just so freaking weird. But let's start with little Wienerschnitzel here. Itchy who was actually the only character whose original voice actor reprised the main role. Or reprised the role, I should say. Dom DeLuise was Itchy in the second movie, as well as in the TV show and the Christmas special. Yes, All Dogs Go to Heaven had a TV show and a Christmas special. Your mind has officially been blown. But it's cool. This dude's got a little bit of articulation. His head moves. His legs move. The front, anyways. This back leg doesn't move. But he's got a little gimmick here where if you move his tail, his leg will kick up so you can scratch his fleas. Or if you're me and you're 21 with a nasty mind, it's him going to take a whiz on the nearest sucker. But it looks like the movie. It's not too bad. It's a little bit more simplistic compared to the Wendy's Itchy figure, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. There you go. Next up, we got Carr Face here, who does have moving legs. And a gimmick that's confusing me. His mouth opens here. I wonder if that's supposed to go further forward or what. Because you get a little quiver there. And considering the fact that all the other ones' gimmicks work, for the most part, a lot better, it's weird to have this much range. And then it only open that much when you push his legs forward. So, I don't know, maybe it's messed up, but it still looks nice. And it's staying together. It actually does look like him, too, which is cool. You know, if he had a crap load of teeth. But, not too bad. He was actually voiced by Ernest Borgnine in this movie. But that's because I think the original voice actor passed away before this movie was even conceived. Was it 92? I want to say. But yeah, tragedy in the film industry was kind of common with this franchise. Um, as you all know, the original voice actress for Anne Marie. There's some not so family friendly stuff going on with that, so we won't talk about that. And here's David. He's just a PVC. He doesn't do nothing. So you could potentially probably put him with the first movie toys. He wasn't that big of a kid, anyways. I think Charlie went up to here on him. So there's that. But not too bad. He looks like he went to a Nirvana concert. And yeah, had a bit of after effects from that. No, they weren't around at the time. But I guess a grunge concert. Definitely ain't going to no Slayer concerts looking like that. Next up, we got Sasha, who is probably the most rarest figure from All Dogs Go to Heaven, period, because this is the only time I saw her in a lot. Only time. And her gimmick is move her head and her tail wags. That's kind of cool. Her legs don't move, though, but she does stand up all right, so that's nice. But it does look like the movie. Not too shabby. She was voiced by Sheena Easton, too, which is it's a weird freaking casting choice, but it works. And I'm not kidding. Sheena Easton voiced her in a TV show, too, so she must have been, like, out of work or something doing this, but whatever. I don't remember who the heck voiced the kid, but I can't say they were annoying in the slightest because they weren't. And now we got Charlie the Behemoth here. With his beady black eyes. I thought they were like ridiculously blue, but I guess I haven't looked at this toy in a while because it's just so... It's so inaccurate from the front. It's not even funny. Whoops. I dropped him. But it's so inaccurate, it's not even funny. It's absolutely hysterical. And what this guy is he's a pullback. So I'm going to do this because I can't exactly get a lot of traction on this sheet that I use. So here goes nothing. Put my other hand over here. And he ran Itchy right the hell over. Good job, sport. But yeah, you pretty much get it. He's a pullback toy. It's cool, but considering the rest of these guys are like figures that have gimmicks, and Charlie's more of just like a car. I'd say if anything, it would have been awesome if they put him on the little, was it a moped they drove around in the movie during that one scene? That would have been awesome. I would have totally loved that because I love that scene. But regardless, this isn't a bad little set. If you like All Dogs Go to Heaven, you're probably going to like this. If you don't like All Dogs Go to Heaven, you're probably not going to like this. It's really a personal preference thing. I wouldn't recommend these to someone collecting Marvel Legends or DC Classics or anything, which I'm guilty of owning a crap load of. But I would say if you like, those Don Bluth Disney type movies that aren't Disney and are really good, I'd say pick these up. Like I said, I got the Balto toys. I'd like to get the other set of Balto toys, but those are way out of my price range. But that's neither here nor there. So, with that being said, if I was going to give these a rating, I don't know, probably within the 7 to 8 range. I mean, they are kids' meal toys, but this Charlie's just ruining the set for me. And the weird kid. If I was gonna rank them, it'd be him, and those two are tied because they look really, really good. So there you go. But with that being said, hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, I will catch you guys later. Because, as they say, People say it's a long ways to heaven, many miles beyond a distant shore, but they say that all dogs go to heaven. And you know what? I don't remember the words after that, so we're just going to end it now.